Hello and welcome to the Australian Gamer Show. I'm Matt.
I'm Oracle.
And I'm Phil.
Oh God, could you put in any less enthusiasm?
Can I play Wipeout HD?
No, but at least he remembered his name.
Do you not have it at home or something?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because it's pretty expensive.
It's a mandatory install.
Is it?
What?
I thought it was $30 or something.
No, yeah, it's $27.99.
Yeah, I was close.
Anyway, we are talking about some Sony announcements.
Some stuff from BlizzCon.
And XBLA games.
It's actually supposed to be GamesCon, but BlizzCon's coming up, so we will cover that, so that's fine. Anyway.
I can't read the screen from here, I apologize.
No, I totally didn't think to show you
there
guys.
There we go.
Hey! Yeah, so Sony announcements, pretty much the biggest one would be the
PS3 Slim.
PS3 Slim, is it
It's actually not, no, it's not called the PS3 Slim, it's just called the PS3. You'll
That's
notice
what I thought.
I watched an unboxing video and it just says PS3 with a new logo.
Yeah.
And
is it the IGN one? So we have to beep that?
No.
No, we don't. We can say IGN.
No, I forget where, but yeah.
Okay.
I noticed also if you download any videos now that are trailers for games, when they show at the end, they show the logo PS3, and I noticed they say PS3 now, not PlayStation 3.
All right.
And the picture they've got at the end is of the Slim model. So
that's cool. That's all good
that would
stuff.
appear to be phasing out the old one,
the old school PlayStation.
The old school PlayStation 3. It's interesting also in that it's come down in price pretty substantially. A $200 drop from the existing model.
That's pretty big. There's some already some changes you can notice straight away of the console, and it's lost its shininess. Have you noticed it doesn't have?
Is
a
it matte finish now?
Yeah, it's a matte finish.
Well,
now,
I guess the shininess wasn't as big a deal in the PlayStation 3 because you wouldn't touch it as much as you would a PSP. But
it was poor design in the PS3 and the PSP, and it's still there in the PSP.
Not the silver version, apparently.
No, the silver version.
It was like a matte silver finish. It was that looked kind of cool.
Which is a lot better. I think that even the polished white surface would probably not be as bad for fingerprints as the black.
Oh no, it was still pretty bad.
Still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Speaking of the PSP, we might as well go on to the PSP Go, which is another thing that was announced. Now we already knew the thing was coming out, but the price has been announced for Australia.
Get ready for this.
And hold on to your assholes, people, because they're about to get stretched. $449 for Australia.
Which is $50 cheaper than a PS3.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Only slightly cheaper than a PS3. Granted, it's more portable, but also...
I really don't understand.
Do you remember how much the PSP was when it came out? Because I do. It was $3.99.
It was $3.99,
was it?
Yeah, I remember.
It was $3.50.
Nope.
Okay.
And so, I mean... Yeah, it's a new version. It's faster. It's got a better processor.
I've never even heard that it's faster. If it is, it can't be much because it's supposed to be a platform, like a console. It's not.
Yeah, it's not going to make games look pretty or run faster.
Yeah.
It's going to play the same. And the people who maybe consider getting a PSP Go already have a PSP, so it was like maybe $200, $250.
I could see a lot of people pictured it at between $300 and sort of $400, $350 and $400 as a sort of max. But this $450,
it's fucked.
I did really want one. I really want one because I've got one of the launch. I bought mine on launch day, and the new one is mine weighs 10 ounces and this weighs 3.5 or something. So it's a massive weight drop, particularly from the one I've got.
You've got the original one, and then there was a slim one, slim PSP again, and now even this one's smaller.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've got I'm a couple of generations behind, and that would be a big, pretty big upgrade. But it's not that big an upgrade. Fuck that. No. It still plays the same games.
I still really want one. I mean, if you have a PS3 and a PSP Go, I mean, you're pretty much set up, I guess, future-proof for a while. In terms of the downloadable games.
So am I.
No, who cares about the downloadable games?
They're the same. They still play. They play on every unit. There is no functional improvement.
But I have a PSP
whatsoever.
2000, the first Slim to come out. I'm quite happy with it. The PSP Go isn't screaming that much out to me. I was expecting a PSP 2 to be announced, but
to me, there's a pretty big jump because I come from the first unit, which doesn't have any outputs, or it doesn't have. And is quite a lot heavier and quite a lot bigger, and the screen's not as good, and so on. But for this, for that much of an increase in price, no way.
And have Sony worked out how they're going to get gamers who have bought UMDs to be able to play it on the PSP Go?
I heard a rumor that you were going to be sending them to Sony, that they would make available like a postage paid kind of deal, and you could send your games, and they would unlock them on the store. So you can
allow your account to download it. But that's a rumor, yeah?
Well, that was a rumor, but it was a rumor from a game retailer. It wasn't just some guy I talked to. It was something that they'd heard through their distribution channels.
But there's nothing going for the PSP Go. There's nothing new. Yes, it's got online, but so do the old ones.
Yeah, there's no actual improvements, really.
Just another easy buck for Sony.
There's some interesting things they're doing with it, like they're selling the minis, which is basically really small games. Which is kind of a cool idea, but again, they play on the current PSP anyway. What's interesting about it and how they're justifying that price is by saying they're actually competing not with the original PSP, but with the iPod Touch. The thing with that is they're not fucking competing with the iPod Touch. It's a completely different product at a completely different price, and to compare them and just say, oh, well, we can justify the price because it competes with that is kind of stupid.
It doesn't make sense to me. What about you, Phil?
I don't know. Well, what functionality does the iPod Touch have? I've never had an iPod Touch.
Well, you can touch them for a start, and you can't with the
you can do that
PSP,
with the DS.
So you lose.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's kind of interesting because when I guess the DSi came out, I don't know how that's doing. I mean, because that was
really well.
$100 more than the DS Lite when that came out. I don't know. Like, if you want to compare the functionality between a DSi to a PSP, like the jump between the DS to the DSi and then PSP to PSP Go.
Have you guys played around with the DSi?
No, not really. I haven't had any particular Are you interested? Reason. No, well, I've got a Lite. And
Lights are pretty good.
The DSi compared to the DS Lite does add a little bit of functionality in the camera that it's got built in. Not much, and certainly not enough to justify it to me, but the PSP Go doesn't add any functionality. And it adds a quite substantial amount of price. Another thing people are complaining about is the difference between the US price and the Australian price. Again, as usual, is really high. It's $249, I believe, US, which has somehow managed to translate into
$450.
$450 in
That's
Australia.
Insane. But
so,
you know what people are going to think of this when they look at the PSP Go? They're going to look straight at the PS3. It's $50. Cheaper than a PS3.
Well, I don't think anyone is thinking, should I get a PSP or a PS3? People don't go, what is going to be my primary gaming platform? You know, this or that.
Yeah, a handheld usually complements the home console.
Yeah, people who want to have something they can travel with will get the PSP.
Which is kind of cool.
Optionally not.
Which is exactly why I wanted the PSP Go, because it complements the PS3 and you can sort of... You know, you've got the PS3 at home, and when you go, you take your PSP.
Yeah, there's some cool things they can do together, but there's just no particular reason to get a PSP Go for me, which is a pity because I wanted one. I wanted to be able to justify it. I wanted to be able to go, yeah, I'm going to have the latest, greatest, newest model, and it'll be all light and awesome and shiny. Fuck that.
And no matter what you do to the hardware, it's still lacking one thing.
Games.
That's right. When was the last good PSP game to come out? In
Loco Roco 2. Roco 2. And there's a new Loco Roco game coming out called Midnight Carnival or something.
Yeah, I saw the concept art for that. It looks pretty cool.
There's a video now. It looks pretty good, but I don't think that one franchise is really enough to push the console.
Yeah, Gran Turismo PSP.
Which will come free with the PSP Go, and that's worth stating.
We probably should mention that. Yeah. You will get a download. I think you get a download code in the box.
But
that's pretty cool.
But I'd pay an extra $10 not to have that bullshit fucked up useless game personally.
What's wrong with
Gran Turismo?
Really?
Gran Turismo is fucking boring, and this is from someone who plays World of Warcraft. Like, it's grinding in a car, and not in a cool grinding on the rails kind of.
It's grinding around a corner.
It's just shit.
Grinding in a cool fast car on a sweet track,
it's boring.
as opposed to grinding, hitting
boring.
a warthog with a stick in World of Warcraft.
It's what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought you meant the warthog from Halo.
No, warthogs. I was thinking of that town that has those
the boars.
The boars.
Oh, boars. Yeah. Right.
What was that? Goldshire.
Yeah.
I remember World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
I'm having flashbacks. Goldshire.
Stop it.
Don't ask us. Oh God.
Step out of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, there've been a few other announcements, mostly games though. There's been quite a few quite a few games that have got new videos coming out.
Yeah, none are coming to my mind at the moment.
No, none are coming to mind either. But we did see some more Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
I was just about to
Heavy
say
Rain
Heavy
video.
Rain, yes, go.
It looks pretty cool. It looks like a movie.
I'm having trouble figuring out what the hell is going on though, because it's it looks very emotional.
And every
It is
screenshot,
emotional.
no, seriously, every screenshot I've seen, someone's crying.
I know, it's the crying.
That's where the title comes from.
It's the crying game.
You
I
will
know how
laugh
it's
and
going to
you will
end.
cry.
Hey, bitch, stop heavy raining on me. You know?
Okay, did you guys play David Cage's earlier game, Fahrenheit or Indigo Prophecy?
Yeah,
no.
You didn't?
Yug did, and he loves it.
No, everyone keeps telling me, oh, you should play it, blah, 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 whatever.
You can download
Right,
it for
good,
the
yeah.
360, by the way.
I've got new games I want to play.
Yeah, no, fair enough. You don't want to play it now. I mean, you've got Heavy Rain coming. But shut up. When it came out, it was sweet.
It was pretty sweet.
I'm sure it was.
And
but
I'm
it's
sure,
1,000
and I
years
really
old,
hope
and-
Heavy Rain has, improved on the concept and just made it even sweeter.
But the only good thing I heard about that game, repeatedly, it was from people saying it's got a nude scene.
Oh, God, big deal.
Yeah.
Are we not grown up past that now?
No.
Like, you can go down... Watch Starship Troopers. It's an awesome movie, and guess what? There's a nude scene. Like,
Yeah.
and that way you'll have fulfilled your quota. The thing that worries me though is gameplay footage. Where's all the gameplay footage? Because all I've seen is cutscenes and QuickTime events. So
That's it.
I'm really concerned that that's all we're going to get is an interactive movie, and we've been down that path before, and it was a sad, sad place.
Was it?
Yeah, you guys might not remember gaming in the sort of early 90s, but I know I do.
Like what?
Yeah.
Give us
A lot of the
man.
when CD-ROMs first came out, there was a lot of interactive movies that were made and blah, blah, blah.
What do you mean?
Like, just give
You
an
have to
one
elaborate.
example.
What are you talking about?
One example.
I can't even remember the names of some of them. They vanished into obscurity.
Was it
but-
actually a movie that was interactive, or was it a game?
No, it was
that
interact. They were basically these...
I know.
We're talking things like Dragon Slayer. You know how that...
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't the kind of thing I'm thinking of, but that's an example of the kind of gameplay.
7?
No, nothing like that.
No?
There was one I'm
Okay.
trying to think of the name of it. It was called like Biodrome or Biodome or something like that.
starring
Okay.
Pauly Shore.
No, shut up.
There's actually a few of them on the... Remember the Sega CD? The 32X? What's it
Yeah,
called?
yeah, they
had
were
a
the
few.
same. Yeah, Night Trap and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
There were quite a few of them at the time, and they were all bad. They were universally
Pretty
bad.
bad.
Christopher Walken was in one of them, and that's probably the only one that's any good. Not that the game is any good, because it's quite famously bad, but because it's Christopher Walken, and he's awesome.
He's pretty cool. I just got a vision of him in that Fatboy Slim.
Yeah.
The weapon of choice. Dun, dun, dun. I love that clip.
Has anyone else been downloading a bunch of demos lately?
No.
Because
No.
I've been downloading quite a few. I downloaded Wet. I was playing that earlier. That came out this
Did it make
morning
you
on...
When I came in the room, Matt was wet.
Yes, I was playing Wet.
I was going to say didn't make him happy, but you know.
I was playing Wet. I downloaded Mini Ninjas as well. You guys familiar with that?
No.
I'm
Wait,
familiar
out
with
of
it.
it.
I'm going to play it as soon as this podcast is over.
Oh, Jesus
It's
Christ.
it's not too bad, but it's really overcomplicated for a game that I thought seemed like simple fun. It's like press this, go here. You've got recipes you collect. And
Recipes for a ninja.
Yeah, to make potions.
They have to eat too.
No, it's like
no. Potions.
potions so
They
that
have
you
to
can...
shoot smoke bombs and poison their foes.
Yeah, it seems
No,
like
he does
that
have,
kind of
yeah,
stuff
he does
as
have
well.
a point there. Okay.
But it's really seems kind of overcomplicated for something I assumed it would be. It looks
Yeah,
pretty
you'd
cool,
think
but
it'd be a fun kind of
Yeah.
arcadey action game with mini ninjas, but it seems pretty hardcore.
well, not so much hardcore, but probably just a little bit more fussy. Like you can fish. I'm like, good. What if I don't fucking want to
Ninjas
fish?
fish? Don't
Well, just
Apparently.
don't
jump
fish.
into
You
the
just said you
water?
can fish. If you don't want to fish, don't fish.
No,
But what I'm
they can just,
saying is-
grab that shit from the water. They don't need a fish.
Yeah, but he's got a little rod. It's kind of weird.
What a pansy.
But what I mean is, because you can fish, there has to be fishing controls and you have to go. Part of the tutorial is it teaches you how to use the fishing controls. And I'm like, I don't need to do this. That's just distracting from the core gameplay of cutting something up.
Cutting heads off without even
Cutting
thinking
heads off,
about it,
yeah.
like a maniac.
I hear you.
Well, everything puffs into smoke and turns into animals. They turn into little cutesy animals, which I think we've seen before. It's a bit Sonic, but whatever. You know, it still
cool.
kind of works. But yeah, that hasn't been too bad. But I've also been
Hang on,
playing
I've got the controller here. What else do you have?
a bunch of stuff. The other one, you wanted to talk about the Xbox Live Summer of Arcade.
Yeah.
Well, so do.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah. There's some pretty sweet games on Xbox Live Arcade right now. Shadow Complex just came out.
Explosion.
I had a look at that, but I didn't actually play it. I watched some videos and it looked like fucking balls. Was that correct?
I just said it's sweet, so no. It's like you ever heard the term Metroidvania?
Yeah.
No.
It's a mix between Metroid and Castlevania.
Yeah, kind of like 2D exploration.
I just totally pulled that out of my ass just then. Fuck yeah.
Just
now.
I just assumed what you meant, and the game's the same. Metroid and Castlevania are the same. Everyone knows that. So,
what do you mean they're the same?
Metroid and Castlevania.
They're the same fucking game with different skins, really.
No, they're not.
Gameplay's identical.
Hit him.
Yeah. Not really, man.
Whatever. Anyway.
Did you ever play Castlevania 3D?
No.
That was sweet.
Fucking shithouse, man.
On Nintendo 64?
Yeah, and PlayStation.
Man, I liked it.
No, that was crap.
I liked it.
Terrible.
I've just realised something. I've just realised
that
Phil's just like he's like the perfect person to judge games. You just take his opinion and do the opposite. If Phil likes a game, then it's fucking shit.
It is shit.
So I've decided, based on this, that Shadow Complex is shit. It's balls.
Did you ever play? Are you going to apply this to all games?
You be quiet.
Yes.
You have terrible taste.
I like Final Fantasy 7.
Did you ever play Earthworm Jim 3D on the 64 or something?
No.
Did you? You did, and you liked it, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You bastard!
I've never played Earthworm Jim.
Anyway.
Matt, I like Final Fantasy 7. Do you hate that now?
I'm starting to. Now that you like it. I've realised...
I know in your heart that you could never hate it, so...
I've realised that objectively it must be bad because you like it.
Thanks, Phil. Fuck, another game ruined.
The other one that I've been playing is Trials HD.
Yeah, that's a sweet game. It's a great game.
Did you download it? Do you have the full one, or do you have the just the trial?
No, I've got it. The full game.
Do you find that after about halfway through, it gets fucking balls difficult? Like it gets pointlessly, stupidly, not at all fun hard?
It depends what you mean by halfway through, like after medium?
Probably at about hard. And I know that implies it should be hard, but...
What's it about? I have no idea.
It's about you are on a motorbike and you ride along and go on jumps.
Is it like that old school one that was out years and years ago?
Elastomania.
How would I know what that was?
Yes,
yeah,
it's similar to that. Trials HD is more of a racing, you go to the end of the track thing. Elastomania was more wacky, go around in the puzzles, but it's a very, very similar physics-based motorbike game. You don't have to collect anything in Trials, you just finish the track. Can
you still put your front wheel in front of something and you can
No, you can't do that.
Oh, okay.
But I know what you mean. But Trials, the series, has been out for a while, I think.
Yeah.
On PC. I've never played it before now, but it's cool. And I've finished all the hard tracks. I've finished one of the extreme tracks.
I'm so fucking good.
Really? You've actually finished one of the...
Yeah, I have. No, I'm not... it took me a long time and a lot of retries, but I can't finish the other ones. No.
I've finished all but one of the hard tracks. The last one, I just got stuck on and went, fuck this.
Yeah.
And I found that with the extreme tracks. I played one of them for half an hour and I think I didn't get to a checkpoint.
Don't you hate
And I went,
that?
you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah. Don't you hate when a game starts off really fun and you just meet some bullshit end, and it makes you hate the game? You're like, fuck, I enjoyed it so much. The guys did such a great job, and they shat all over me doing this.
I know, and there's quite a lot of bits of it that are really fun, where you do stupid physics kind of puzzles where you, go up ramps and have to flip upside down and land on something.
Yeah.
Sort of upside down.
Yeah, that's totally sweet.
No, it is. That's fucking fun. And then they stop doing that shit and make you jump from rock to rock for the next fucking 40 levels. And it gets boring. And all the fun physics puzzles and all the over-the-top action and jumps and speeding and all that kind of stuff, they just drop it entirely in favour of bouncing around like a fucking cock.
Cocks bounce?
They do.
Did you play any of the mini games?
No, I didn't. I know. I've only just seen that they're available, and I want to go back and have a look.
There's down the stairs, which is there. Literally, you drive down and then you bail out at the top of the stairs, and you just fly down and try and break as many bones as possible.
Yeah, no, I saw some of these modes were available. The skill challenges, I think they're called. No, I hadn't seen them
there's
previously.
some skill challenges that are pretty difficult.
I hadn't seen those were available, and I'll give it another look before I write a full review of it. But I've been disappointed because I thought as it got the harder levels, it would get bigger and more fun, as well as being more technical. But they're
not as much. It's just more technical.
No, they're just more
getting
technical.
over really difficult obstacles really slowly.
And some of them you just look at and go, fuck, no.
What, do you get like a whole scope of the entire stage before?
No, you just get
you play it as you go along?
Yeah, you get to the next thing and then you go, okay, how do I get up this rock?
I got about 25 minutes into one of the extreme levels. Probably right near the end, basically. I've been through quite a bit. And I had a habit in the earlier tracks of pushing the back button, which
I was doing that as well.
Yeah, which restarts this track from the beginning, because when on the easy tracks, you don't really care. You just start from the beginning and make a good run. And the B button restarts from the last checkpoint. So I'm hitting B, restarting, trying to do this bit. And then just out of reflex, I hit back.
Yeah.
So the whole track again. I just went,
oh, that's terrible.
I just had to get up and just drown myself.
It's really fun. It's really, really fun for the first half of it, and then I found it really quite dull after that. When it got really technical, fuck that.
But speaking of fun, you know what looks really fun?
What?
Rock Band Beatles. Fuck yeah. I'm
Rock
so
Band
excited
Beatles,
for that.
we're all enthused about that.
Hold my hand. I'm not enthused about it at all.
Let it be, man, because it's the third trailer has come out, and it just looks so good.
I actually haven't seen the third trailer.
You should check it out. It's more like song teasing and showing off like them playing wherever. But I think it's very cool. There's one thing I don't think is very cool, and that's what Harmonix or EA are doing with Rock Band Beatles in Australia.
What's that?
Making it $350 for the bundle.
Okay, how much is
it normally?
Oh, I think it was $250, $300. It's $200. It's $200. Alex is telling me in the background.
No, it's gotten down to $200 after being $350 or something initially.
It was about $300.
Beatles songs aren't the cheapest in the world.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how much Rock Band ever was here, because it never fucking came here really. Not as a pack, not as a full bundle. It was I think it was officially released, but no one ever stocked it because everyone just bought the the Guitar Hero World Tour and got Rock Band as a game.
That's what's going to happen this time, because when I was going around shopping, I found out that EB Games won't be having the Rock Band bundle. They'll just be selling the game because JB will be selling it.
The whole bundle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Guitar Hero World Tour packs come down to like $200 now, so it's going to be a better bet. Yeah. Even to just buy that, throw out the game and buy the Rock Band.
What do you prefer, Rock Band and Guitar Hero?
Well, I haven't played that much Rock Band because I refuse to, because they're a bunch of dicks and can suck my balls.
EA or Harmonix?
Whoever's in charge of attempting to shaft Australia for that particular product. Well, I mean, they brought out Rock Band at the same time in Australia as they brought out Rock Band 2 everywhere else in the world. Yeah. And they expected us to just take that. And
also, wasn't Rock Band released a few weeks after Guitar Hero World 2?
Yeah, it was.
So the consumers got an idea that, look at this Rock Band, it's imitating Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
And it's actually the real guys who made Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
They're the guys who created the series.
Well, in any case, they kind of shafted themselves because the constant delays meant no retailers were willing to support it. Which is just quickly going back to the PSP Go. I wonder how retailers feel about the fact that Sony are releasing a product that specifically cuts them out of selling any games. Yeah.
Well, maybe Uh-oh. Testing.
How long have you been inaudible?
I don't know. What'd you touch?
I pushed the on button on your microphone, man.
You've turned yourself off.
Yeah.
I didn't turn myself off.
You turned me off.
Turn myself off.
No, hey, it'll just be funny. When we finish recording this, we'd like to find out how much it's Matt talking to a blank wall.
yeah, there'll just be silence.
Let's not talk about all that again. Then.
We'll find out how much. In case you wondered, that was mostly just Oracle saying retarded things while I tried to keep things on track.
Hey, can we overlay something on it?
Just him going
Muppets.
Balls. I like balls.
Yeah.
I like balls in my face.
How did that turn off? I did not turn that off.
Yeah. Well, obviously you did, because I haven't touched it. Matt hasn't touched it. You've been touching it the entire time.
Another game that came from GamesCon, or that was announced there, was a new edition of Little Big Planet.
Did you hear about this?
No, there's a Game of the Year edition, which is going to pack some of the community-created content in with the game, and also add a bunch of other sort of DLC in as well.
You look like you've got something to say about that, because to me that sounds like a pretty good deal.
It is a pretty good deal. It's nice when you can get people to just make your shit for you, and then you sell it on for more money to people who don't know any better.
What have you done? Nothing. What do you make? Money. Lots of it.
Yeah, exactly. I realised something that started to shit me with Little Big Planet lately, and it's taken nearly a year for something about Little Big Planet to shit me, which is pretty impressive. But there's a lot of downloadable content. You can buy fucking 27 different hats.
Yeah.
What you can't do is get any levels. They've made a lot of costumes, but they haven't made any more levels.
Have they made a
users
Phil
are
costume?
making levels? Yeah, it's.
But he couldn't fit through the door. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, wait. Sorry, that was Santa.
Are you just saying this because I have a big red jacket and I have a giant beard? I'm a jolly young man or a jolly old man and I live at the North Pole.
Yeah,
it's pretty funny, man.
Anyway, yeah, they haven't made any levels, and considering these are the guys that have made such fucking awesome levels through the game...
it's Santa!
Whatever. There's such awesome levels in the game, and I don't see why they can't make a couple of like packs of levels of just new cool stuff in different themes.
I had no idea. I thought that would have been common sense to release more maps.
Well, I always expected there would be, and I bought a level kit the other day thinking, cool, I get some new levels.
I thought but I thought that was the point, that the community would create levels and keep it going where they didn't have to.
The community creates levels. Some of them are very good, and the best of them are going in this this new Game of the Year edition, which is groovy and everything, but the community's overall skill level isn't as good as the people who made the fucking game, and I would have expected them, not because I think they should as a matter of charity make me some free levels, but because I want to buy more levels with money and give them money for
you think
a better quality of levels.
Well, you think that's where most of the money would be had? Like, who's going to fork out an extra $2? How much is it for the costumes?
Oh, like $4.
Okay, who's going to fork out $4 for a hat?
I certainly wouldn't. I do all the time. I buy heaps.
Bastard.
I buy heaps of them. I've probably.
So if they
You're one of those suckers.
Damn straight. I've probably spent.
The guys, we don't need to make more levels. They're buying our costumes.
I've probably spent
that's pretty much
as
true.
much on the costumes and stuff as I have on the game, and the packs and stuff as well. On the.
Do you still play Little Big Planet?
Yeah, occasionally especially when new stuff comes out.
But I find the game so boring.
Oh, I don't care.
I like Little Big Planet, man.
Yeah, we can play together, Phil.
But I thought you weren't going to like any games
That's true.
I like.
He did say that, and you did say
fuck.
Yeah. You fell for that, didn't you?
I meant
that was a whole 10 minutes ago, you know.
I meant Little Big Planet. Lost Planet 2 was another game that was announced.
Okay, well, can we make that just exclude Little Big Planet? Because I do want to play with you, Matt.
I bet you do.
Do you want to rephrase that?
Want to play with Little Big Wiener?
I want to play with you, Little Big Planet,
right.
the game.
No, not tonight.
Can you put on a different costume? Can you buy one?
Put on your wizard robe and hat.
Yeah. So Little Big Planet, I want to see more costumes. Apparently,
you just said you didn't want to see more costumes. You want to see more levels.
Wait, no.
Yeah, sorry.
And I know what you're about to say next. Apparently, Little Big Planet on the PSP has no multiplayer.
Yeah, that was actually not what I was going to say.
That wasn't the
what
apparently.
I was going to say is they're actually adding water to Little Big Planet. One of the new upcoming level kits will add water.
Interesting.
What?
Well, it's never had water.
Is that news headlines? Little Big Planet has water.
There was a whole video.
Extra, read all about it.
A whole video that was released of promoting water in Little Big Planet. But yeah, as you were saying, a Little Big Planet on the PSP won't have multiplayer, which is quite weird because that was always the best part of Little Big Planet.
And they could do it with the wireless. The PSP has wireless, and I've never played a wireless game with another wireless PSP.
Well,
so you're just saying you're a PSP loner.
The PSP. The PSP is really good hardware. The problem is, it has good support for multiplayer. The problem is getting two people with a PSP near each other is tricky because, like, 1 in 85,000 gamers. Like, we took a bunch of people down to the Games Arcade in on the Gold Coast, and we took everyone on a train, and there was like 1 PSP and 37 DSs.
Nice. Like, I bet Edge Crusher had the PSP.
He was the PSP.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like, I own one, but I wouldn't take it anywhere because there's no one to play it with.
Well, also I've got another question. Have you ever played a PSP game online?
No, I've never.
Me neither. Yeah.
Can I have your PSP?
No.
We can talk about this.
Why?
Later,
What
Phil.
for?
I want to play that Final Fantasy 7 game.
Oh, I know the one. Crisis Core.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, if you want to.
Sweet.
That's weird, though. That's got the jackpot system, hasn't it? I find that strange. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this.
Oh, with the poker.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But you're just not talking any sense at all.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Oh, okay. I thought the battle system had more to do with luck. With I
know in the original Final Fantasy VII there was a character who did that.
Yeah, called Kate Sith.
And that was his thang. Was the
thang word.
I'm out of this. Don't you dare look at me like that, Phil. I'll hurt you.
They're making eyes at each other. It's quite disturbing. Anyway, was there anything specific that we want to talk about? Any upcoming games or any?
No.
Upcoming games.
Batman.
Batman Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum.
Have you guys downloaded the demo? Have you played that?
No, but I bet you have because you've downloaded a lot of demos.
I've already seen that the demo was on his PS3.
Week.
Yes.
It was really, really good.
Yeah?
Really fun.
I've heard that it's rather easy.
The demo?
No, the game.
It may well be. I have only played the start, and obviously the start.
What'd you say?
Easy.
Nothing. You'll hear it on the podcast.
It's fine work.
That's awesome.
My girlfriend has drawn a penis on graph paper. Looks like an etch-a-sketched penis.
It does.
Anyway, yeah, Batman Arkham Asylum was pretty good. I quite enjoyed the gameplay. The combat's really fun, and the stealth stuff's done really well. It could be definitely one to have a good look at.
Yeah,
we'll see.
But I can't think of any really big releases that actually come in. Oh, I want to get this isn't new, but I want to get Tales of Vesperia for 360.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I want Scribblenauts.
So do I.
Scribblenauts looks awesome.
Can of Worms.
Can of Worms.
Yeah.
You said it as if it's a bad thing.
I want to write Can of Worms now.
I want to write ants.
I guarantee you.
And magnifying glass and clouds.
I'll just leave these guys at it.
And a plane. And a pickle sandwich.
A pickle sandwich. Nice. Yeah, I think that looks fun. I'm kind of keen on that one.
When's it out? When's it out, Alex?
Hey. Do you know what I got the other day in the mail?
What?
Gianna Sisters DS.
What?
Huh?
It's a game called Gianna Sisters.
What's that?
Giana.
Is that an erotic game?
No, it's okay.
It's an erotic game.
Okay, question. Have you ever seen the first episode of the second season of Flight of the Conchords?
Yes.
Question. Have you ever played an erotic game?
No.
You have.
I find...
He has!
I haven't. But anyway.
Oh, gross!
So, if you've ever seen that episode of Flight of the Conchords, I'm going to... Get away from me.
Teach me.
Get away.
Teach me maths.
So, have you ever played Mario Brothers?
Who?
What?
Have you ever played Mario Brothers?
No. What
You've
the fuck's he talking about?
Mario, the game, Super Mario Brothers.
No.
Yeah.
What? Dude.
Anyway,
come over to my house and teach me Mario Brothers.
If you look at Mario Brothers and you look at Gianna Sisters and you say, are they in any way similar? Yes, in that they are exactly the same.
That was an incredibly long way to say it's a copy of Mario. Like, I'm not, criticizing your phrasing. I'm sure it was really elegant and it had a degree of subtlety and sophistication that I may have lacked.
It was for the
That is correct.
So we got Batman Arkham Asylum coming up relatively soon, and there's a few other things coming up in September, and SingStar Motown is a bit of an odd choice, but yeah, fair enough.
Motown.
There's a lot of games that were originally intended to come pretty soon that have been cancelled as well, or delayed until...
Yeah, delayed's a better word to use.
Yeah, delayed until 2001.
2001?
Sorry, 2010.
Someone's talking. Let's continue talking.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, you haven't talked to me directly about anything happy. I'm disappointed, Phil.
There's a couple of Star Wars games. Ion is one I'm really looking forward to, actually.
Ion, that reminds me of something. Is that MMO you're talking about?
Yeah, it's an MMO.
That looks, based on your previews of it, I'm actually pretty interested.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's probably one I'll play a bit and then get bored with the whole MMO scene.
Because it doesn't have grinding, killing wild boars like WoW does?
No, because it does.
Wild hogs.
I don't play World of Warcraft anymore. I don't have time. I've just found that I just can't justify the couple of hours I would have to play World of Warcraft to do anything in it.
Matt?
What?
I like what you've just said.
Why? I didn't say anything particularly enthusiastic. Halo ODST is coming out at the end of September.
What does ODST stand for?
I don't know.
Orbital Dropship Trooper, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
You're an orbital dropship trooper.
Can you say it?
Your face is an orbital
Can you say Hello Udst? I like to get Halo UDS.
There's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 coming in November.
Wow.
Fuck, we're in the valley, man. Let's go make some money.
That was lovely. Anyway, in the hopes that they stop doing this.
If your mother only knew.
That's pretty good. I've seen Rozelle doing that.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
You know, he did the voice for SSX Tricky, right?
Really?
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Yeah, that was a good game.
I never knew.
Yeah, there you go.
SSX3 was a better game than SSX Tricky.
No, it was not, because it was more realistic, and who gives a fuck about reality?
Are you telling me SSX3 is more realistic?
You guys
more realistic than
like
Tricky.
Quickly fight each other. This is a debate already.
I mean, okay, but that's kind of a relative term, because SSX3, have you played it?
Well, yes.
Yeah, that's not in any way realistic at all.
No, but Tricky was more hyped up than
Well, we all know
SSX3.
it's trick to rock or rhyme.
Yeah.
I don't know. In SSX3, I did a trick where you throw your board and it starts spinning while you do like 10 backflips in the air and twist and stuff, grab onto your board again. And
I can do that.
Dude, I do that on my way to work every day. You have to get out more, man.
You've got no grasp on reality. You think things are hard that are actually really easy.
Yeah, just because you're in your sleigh, Santa.
Yeah. Oh. But anyway,
hey, kids!
There's
it's Pedo Santa.
No, it is not that at all.
There's a bunch of games
the
coming out.
opinions reflected by Oracle do not reflect those of my own.
There's a bunch of games coming out between now and the end of the year, but closer to time we might talk about them.
Yeah. I think we're pretty good. What time are we at?
Oh, we're like overtime as per usual.
We're hammer time.
Yeah,
a bunch of shit.
Let's break it down now, Home Slice.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can we sign off like this? Actually, are you got anything to wrap off?
Wrap up.
No, I just
tie up.
I just want to say I hate these guys.
Why are you talking still?
You're doing that thing again. Fuck.
I'll see you guys later. We're gonna take it.
What should we go out with, man?
Just start doing something. Just.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Break it down now. Break it down now. Break it down now. Come on, Matt, join the fun.
No, actually, because you guys are tards. But the first one was better because it was unself-conscious. Now you're self-conscious and it doesn't work.
I thought it was better than our first one.
Yeah, it was.
Are you ready?
Are
you ready? You ready? This is a high five. Fuck off, Matt. Lift your arm. Lift your arm. Swing it. No, swing it. Yeah. There. No, anyway. See you guys.
See you later.